support of her amendment.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm very disheartened by the massive attempt to deregulate higher education, rewinding the clock to return students to the chaotic DeVos Department of Education, including by the repealing of the borrower defense to repayment rule. Borrower defense is a critical targeted tool to protect students who are the victims of fraud, misrepresentation, and illegal conduct by their universities. I met with some of these students from now defunct colleges, including the Seattle Art Institute in my district. Their lives have been upended by the previous administration's failure to protect and relieve these college scam victims. They enrolled in arts programs that never taught them the skills that they would need to stand out in the job market. In the end, they were saddled with tens of thousands of dollars of student debt and a worthless degree, while their college executives simply left them in the dust with their profits. I also recall how the DeVos's 2019 rewrite to the borrower defense rule would have made it impossible for defrauded borrowers to receive the relief to which they were legally entitled. It set an absurdly short statute of limitations and established a higher burden of proof for harmed student loan borrowers than any other consumer protection law. Only 3% of student loans associated with illegal institutional conduct would have been forgiven under the previous administration's rewrite. The DeVos rule was so severely harmful that the House and the Senate voted on a bipartisan basis to pass a CRA overturning it in 2020. I am proud that the Biden administration's regulations improved the implementation of borrower defense to bring critical help to students who are harmed by unscrupulous colleges. This includes discharges for 560,000 former Corinthian college students, totaling $5.8 billion, after the now defunct chain was found to have engaged in such widespread misrepresentation about student outcomes, such as job placement rates. Since 2022, the Biden administration has provided over $14.5 billion in discharges to nearly 1.1 million eligible borrowers through borrower defense. Repealing the borrower defense to repayment rule will make it harder for borrowers who have been defrauded or misled by their schools, just like Corinthian, to seek justice, and it will prevent bad actors from being held accountable for fraud and abuse. It is vital that this tool for recourse to make borrowers whole remains intact. We will continue to fight for the people. I urge my colleagues to support my amendment. I yield back.